Without further ado, I want to take this time to present this beautiful award that we do every year, you know. Our brother Vaughn was supposed to receive it himself this year. Unfortunately, he had to transition home, you know. The Most High needed him to do work there in the celestial, you know. He needed extra hands. He needed him to come and bring his report to tell of the things that are happening here, to show how we advance forward. So tonight, accepting the award on his behalf is the sister I spoke of earlier that actually introduced him to me, Sister Kufunya Ife, that came to me many years ago at Temptations in Brooklyn. We always laugh about it now because, you know, she was the reason this great impact, this great transition in my life occurred. So I call to the stage right now her that I may produce this and present this award to her on behalf of our brother Vaughn Benjamin of the Akibeka at Midnight. Sister Kufunya, come forward. Because of you, I know Vaughn. You brought them many, many years ago.
Yes.
Change.
Yes.
And I give thanks, you know.
Wow.
Honor always.
Greetings and salutations to everyone. Oh boy, this is a complete surprise because I thought I was coming to just talk about my relationship with Midnight and Akibeka when Vaughn Benjamin reemerge as the Akibeka. I had no idea that the spirit within I drew me to that place where I embraced the music, the word sound power, as you heard earlier about the power of this music flowing through vessels like Vaughn Benjamin, Ron Benjamin, and other participants of the Midnight Experience. I had no idea. But when the spirit within I and I recognizes truth and rights and restoring the missing parts from our historical journey, I said, what is this? Because me, myself, I was ready to get away from reggae music because of all of the this and the that, but the Most High had something else in store for I. And most of the times, I would say to myself, as I reflect, because when my brother transitioned, I just communicated with him not too long ago, within the timing. So it's like, it felt so surreal to me, but I just want to let you know one thing. You never know in life how you may think you may be insignificant, but you're really not. You're part of that collective vibration of spiritual oneness within the music. The music of Midnight has transformed me and many others around the world. Again, I had no idea what the plan was, but you see that spirit, that God force that is within you? Do you know that you have that inside of you? Do you know? I don't think so. I can't hear you. It takes you places where maybe your subconscious mind wants you to go, and that's where my journey began with Midnight from 1999 to 2007, touring and meeting different people and marketing and promoting their music. My introduction to Midnight, because I didn't know who they were, I had no idea, working within the reggae industry, I had no idea. But I received a CD courtesy of Preston Powell, who brought me into this as well, as the Most High used him as a vessel to bring forward that word, sound, and power, that vibration that recognizes who and what we are and the missing pieces, so we can come to deal with the broken man, woman, and child for healing. My first introduction was the album Unpolished. Unpolished is a classic. Unpolished takes you on that journey of yourself. That was my introduction to the music of Midnight and all the previous albums. Jubilees of Zion, Nemaziah Rasta, Seek Knowledge Before Vengeance, and many, many more. Portals within the reflection of Vaughn Benjamin. That is a soldier. He is a body of light which encompasses all of I and wakes us up to the reality of who and what we are, the God self, using words, sound, and power. The sacred text says, the players of instruments shall be there. Can I get an ashe for this brother? And in my closing remarks, because this is not easy being, this is a great warrior. This is a warrior. I say my brethren, and I do the slant mark and say your brethren too, our brethren. And so you could feel the presence of spirit, because spirit never fades away, or what they call die, because energy equals MC square, if you know what I mean. And if you look at the caterpillar who thinks his life has ended, transforms into a butterfly. If you look in the winter months, you see that the trees look like they don't have no life, right? They look like, but they're just sleeping and resting for the rise. So what much less for us who know that the journey is a never-ending story. And so I just want to read this thing for you. What does Vaughn Benjamin, Voice of Midnight Transition, mean? There are no real words to express. Only these words came to mind. What I did learn from this journey is a whole lot. And what did I embrace from the journey? The power within one's capacity to realize their mission. What is your mission? And completing the mission. Embracing the words. To words sound power of manifestation and determination to teach the truth about life. The deceptions and misconceptions about African people's history, past, present, and future. Filling in the missing parts. The principles of Emperor Haile Selassie I, the first, and Empress Menen. The balance. So, I am so happy to be here amongst I for this special occasion, which I had no idea that this was happening. I thought I was just going to be talking about different aspects of that midnight journey. So I give thanks for the opportunity to speak with my brothers and sisters tonight on behalf of our beloved brother, Vaughn Benjamin. May you rise gloriously. Ashe? Thank you.